Uninstall existing safety selector lever. It is not required to separate the upper receiver from the lower receiver, however, it does help when manipulating the rifle. Once complete, turn the rifle upside down and remove the grip per armory guidelines, taking care not to lose the fire control selector spring and the selector detent held in place by the grip. Remove the selector spring, selector detent, and the selector. The Magpul ESK features a reversible selector barrel feature, allowing either a 60 or 90 degree selector throw. The selector barrel is marked with an arrow on one end to easily identify the throw orientation. When installing the ESK, if the end of the selector barrel marked by an arrow is oriented to the right, which is the magazine release button side, the selector will provide a 90-degree throw. If the end of the selector barrel marked by an arrow is oriented to the left, which is the bolt catch side, the selector will provide a 60-degree throw. The ESK AR includes 3 polymer levers: full length, hybrid, and short, which can be mounted on either side as desired with no wobble. In order to install the left selector lever, you will need to press the selector lever over the barrel lug until seated, and then insert the retaining pin through the selector lever until it is also fully seated. Insert selector lever barrel into the lower receiver from the left bolt catch side. And install preferred selector lever and retaining pin on the right magazine release button side in the same manner as the left selector lever. Insert the provided selector detent in the lower receiver detent hole and install selector spring in the grip body right side top hole. A small dab of viscous weapons grade grease can be applied to the end of the selector spring being inserted into the grip body to prevent the selector spring from falling out during assembly. Fit the grip onto the lower receiver, making sure the selector spring engages the lower receiver detent hole without binding. Complete installation of grip per armory guidelines. Perform final inspection, including functions check.